So what IB learner profile most resonates with me? Well...
No, definitely not. And, here it is. So why did I choose open-minded? Well, it all starts a long time ago.
December 22nd, 2003. I was born in Texas, but soon after we moved to the Philippines, where I lived for 4 years. Yeah, I don't really remember much of it, so let's move on. After that, I moved back to the United States, but this time to California. My parents decided that me and my sister should see the world more, so after that we decided to move to South Korea? Okay, let's go. South Korea is an amazing country where I made some amazing friends, but it was pretty hard. I was sort of the weird alone kid during that time, and I'd spend most of lunches and recesses in the library reading books. After that, we moved again. My time in India was probably the best I ever had, where I learned about new cultures and met new people. India was the last place I expected to move to, but after the first year I decided to open up a bit, and I made a ton of new friends, a lot of whom I still talk to this day. It was a real turning point for me, because in my time there, I became a more open and friendly person. It was extremely hard moving on and leaving my friends behind, but in the process, I got to know more people than I ever would have from so many different backgrounds than if I were to stay in the United States. And where am I now? I find myself living in the Czech Republic, skating around, learning the saxophone, and making a ton of new friends. Okay, but how does my life story relate to what IB profile I most resonate with? Well, throughout my life, I've lived in so many different places and met people from so many different cultures. I have had to deal with people from all over the world, and because of this, I have learned to better understand and accept people from various different walks of life. For example, the social norms in South Korea and India are extremely different, and I got to learn about both of them by actually living them. I was able to speak with people from so many different nationalities about their ideas and perspectives. I even got to experience firsthand the perspectives of people coming from different backgrounds, whether that be one of my teachers on the topic of politics back home, or one of my fellow classmates talking about their own culture. On top of this, my parents are both from different races. Growing up half American and half Filipino forced me to take in a bit from each culture. Being a person of mixed cultures, growing up, I didn't really know who I was or who I was supposed to be. Am I more American? Am I more Filipino? I didn't really know. But then I became more open-minded and I realized it doesn't really matter. What matters is how I act and how I act towards others. Because of my international experience, I've become more open to new ideas and perspectives. And over the years, I've become a more open-minded person. This attribute is going to be what helps me better understand people in the future and better connect with people and cultures throughout the world.